146 articles.
146 attempts to answer a broken century.
146 doors built after ashes.
After silence. After names disappeared from records and faces disappeared from streets.
A nation sat down with a paper and wrote, "Never again." Article 5 said, "Speak even when your voice trembles."
Article 20 says, power belongs to the people, not to fear, not to hatred where it belongs.
Article 3 opened its hands and declared, "No one shall be less human because of where they come from, what they believe, how they pray, how they look, or who they love."
But above them all, before politics, before borders, before identity, stands Article 1.
Die Würde des Menschen ist unantastbar.
Unantastbar.
So today, we do not perform a constitution. We ask whether the paper has finally learned to recognize the person.
The crest of the nation, wrapped in paper, protected from the wind. When people see me, they say, "This is Germany." I am protected. I am home.
Die Würde des Menschen ist unantastbar.
Unantastbar. Unantastbar. Unantastbar.
down coffee, the morning ritual, wanted everywhere. Drunk in the Chancellery, drunk on the Hauptstrasse. I am called German culture now, but my roots are in the red soil of the equator.
Niemand darf wegen seiner Herkunft, seiner Sprache, seiner Religion wird eingeladen. Niemand. About another terminal, the eyes on the street, and they asked,
Where are you, English?
Where are you from?
The law says I belong.
The street says, yes.
how can we close the gap between the paper and the person?
We feed in the commas. We feed in the pauses.
We are the new in the new German.
Article 1, it is not a decoration. It is a responsibility.
Is not something you are. It is the
You should be allowed to breathe.
Don't just consume us. Don't just protect us on paper. Make the law real now.
We do not celebrate the paper alone. We celebrate the people still fighting to make those words true.
People of color are not guests at Germany's table.
We bring the fire.
We need the dog.
We bring the people forward.
The Constitution lives only when people live it.
Look at the table.
Who is protected?
Who is consumed?
And how do we make dignity taste the same for everyone?
And the law is the promise.
And we are the proof.
auf dieser Bühne und auf vielen, vielen anderen Bühnen. Herzlichen Dank, das war ein wunderschöner Beitrag. Ich bin ohne Worte, wirklich großartig, danke euch. So, jetzt beenden wir damit offiziell den zweiten Block. Das heißt, wir befinden uns inmitten oder genau in der Mitte unseres Programms.